and welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G. And at one special song
you.
The one, the only, the Zeditors in the house. How are we today, Mr. Zeditor?
We are groovy. Like always, we are groovy. Back
in a row. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Thursday night evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you're just tuning in. Welcome. Don't be shy. Just say hey and welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G. And the one, the only, the man himself, the Zeditor.
Yes.
Want to tell everyone your social medias to go where to follow you and everything? Spill the tea on those social.
Find me live.zeditor or Zeditor Smith on Facebook and YouTube.
You heard him. Go follow him, guys. Go follow him. And me, all social media, AliciaGWorld, www.AliciaGWorld.com. To all social media, merchandise, music, and more. Hit that bell for notifications. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And let's spill some tea.
And don't forget the Spotify.
Oh, Spotify, Alicia G. Yes, my new song, Daisy Duke 2 Stuff. That's me.
Yes. Alicia, as you know, last weekend was epic. I got to go to North Carolina for the U.S. Gala celebration. So now I appreciate we're not just spilling tea, we're spilling sweet tea. It seemed to be the only beverage that was available was the sweet tea. So I've been loving that. You know, they had a snow day. Everything was shut down. A lot of the restaurants hardly open, but they still had sweet tea available. So thank God for that concoction.
The sweet tea be very, very, very sweet. It's so sweet. So tell us, spill the tea, what really happened at the gala. We want to know details. Who got hammered, who got just a little tipsy, who got super tipsy, who like flashed, who hooked up. We want it all. Spill that tea, boo.
Right. And I think the first thing as we arrived was who was going to be there and who wasn't, right? There was a lot of people that RSVP'd, bought tickets, but couldn't make it, right? All of Canada could not make it. They all had to cancel. They had their travel restrictions. Their government's a little back assward. But, you know, there were still some great people there. When I arrived, I got in the first shuttle bus. Mama Taylor's driving. I got Kyra Simone there and some other bigwigs from Ruthless. So once you arrive and you got someone like Kyra Simone there, you know it's on like Donkey Kong, right? There's some real BIGO star power right there.
It's odd. It's odd.
Yes. And of course, now, the first stop, because, you know, we had to drive like an hour, right? We get to the airport, we got to drive an hour to where the rendezvous are. Before we get to the hotel, where do we stop for dinner? Cracker Barrel. Now, again, that was the first place where we had the sample of sweet tea. And again, some good old home cooking from the Cracker Barrel. I think some people did some souvenir shopping. That's kind of their hook there. But yeah, the first experience, North Carolina, Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. They do have really, really, really good food, though, I must admit.
Yes, and get them biscuits. Yes.
Biscuits are good. So, I thought a little birdie might have told me someone may or may have not gotten a speeding ticket. Is that true?
Oh, yes. Well, there's a lot of stories, right? One of the shuttle drivers did get pulled over for speeding. Another one supposedly had an incident happen in front of them where a person like was trying to commit suicide. I mean, there's some really wild things going on in North Carolina, which you think, why would they be doing that? Because, you know, snow was coming and all that kind of nonsense. But yeah, there's some pretty scary things happening on the roads there in North Carolina.
Oh my goodness.
And so the person that did get the speeding ticket, they got to come back to North Carolina, right? Otherwise, they're going to get, you know, more than a point on their record, right? Because the speed they were going, it's a real crime in North Carolina. It's a real crime. Now I hear they can maybe get an attorney for only like $100. So that just shows, how this is pretty common, I guess. But yeah, that person, really big singer, also related family wise to some of the birthday girl. Yeah, speeding ticket. And it's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. That's why they have to come back. Yes.
Oh my goodness. And I know who you're talking about. I gotcha. How fast, like, were they like 5, 10 miles over, or was it like
Well,
really like
in California, for you to get a misdemeanor driving fast, it's reckless driving, right? So you're like 25 miles per hour over the speed limit, going like 100. So that's pretty fast.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Were they like playing like what do they call it? Chicken or something like a racing? Were they racing each other? Like
I wish there was a good story like that. It was the shuttle. They were picking up people between the hotel and the airport. So, I mean, it kind of made you wonder about the safety of the passengers, but no one was injured that weekend. Everyone got to the hotel. Everyone got to the venue for the formal dinner and celebration. So we got lucky. We got lucky. And this was before the snow. This was before the snow.
Okay. So you get there, everyone's in the hotel after the crazy day of flying in. Was there any hotel parties you heard of the first night there before the actual festivities?
Yes. Room 203.
Ooh.
Room 203. There was signs on the door. You had to know the password. I was the first one to show up to the party and get the password correct.
Oh.
So I was helping get the festivity. But by golly, I'd eaten Cracker Barrel. I was thirsty. It was a Thursday, so I had to go partake. I had to consume and get some inebriation. The ticketed event was sober, but the hotel, that's where we had to get our beverage on.
Gotcha. And the party the night before the big gala festivities, were people just having a few, or were they really like, whoa, getting real lit?
It was the warm-up, right? It's the warm-up. At that point, we're still kind of strangers. We're kind of feeling people out. A lot of us, it's the first time we're seeing some of these people that we've watched for a year or more in BIGO. So, maybe we were a little shy, a little intimidated the first night. But again, we were just warming up. Again, some people hadn't arrived yet. They had later flights. Maybe they got a delay. So it was just, feeling each other out.
Okay.
And the first day, some people got to go to Taylor's. Right, and so there was those of us in the hotel like, oh, why are we not there? Did we make the wrong choice? What's going on? How late can we get there? Yada, yada, yada. So they did not stay up that late at Taylor's, but we did stay up later at the hotel. Because we're
how late was late that Thursday into Friday morning evening?
I mean, I'm still on Pacific time zone. So, if I stay up past midnight, 1 a.m., it's already 4 or 5 in the morning. So...
Well,
hey, the most
time was it East Coast time?
Huh?
What time was that East Coast time?
Yeah, so like 1 or 2 a.m. Eastern. No, 4 or 5 Eastern, right? Because I'm still used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's still pretty late. Guys, girls, is tuning in. Welcome to Spill a Tea with Alicia G. And that one special guest. That man is the Zeditor, spilling the whole tea, what really happened at the gala. Oh, yeah. Okay, then everyone wakes up.
So we're staying in a hotel. The hotel's gimmick is it has free breakfast, right? The breakfast goes till 9:30. Not everyone got up that early. The gimmick there at the hotel is you make your own waffles. So I did have some waffles. Other people started going out and trying to test the cuisine. There again, it's all Southern food. So some people didn't want to make their own waffle. They actually went to a Waffle House. The problem is when they got to Waffle House was short-staffed, short on product. They were going to try and get the cook to make stuff, but the cook was like on a break and like smoking, and I don't think it was a cigarette. It was something more. It was just a wild show. It's definitely a whole socio-economic thing going on there, but they had to get their waffle on.
Got their
Waffle. Yes.
All right, then Was everyone on time to be picked up for the main event? Guess the phone book.
So right, so we had a specific schedule, right? We were actually supposed to have dinner at 4:20 p.m. 4:20, right? That's a great number. Um, we barely got to the venue at 4, right? We were supposed to be there an hour early. What happened is, we were getting on the bus. You want to leave no one behind. They weren't really sure who was missing. They were trying to take a roll call, but the people doing the roll call were at other places and getting ready. I got one message, hey, is so-and-so there? I'm like, yeah, they're here on the bus next to me. So, it was a little mayhem, but we got there, we got there safe. There was the main hotel, we were the bused-in ones, we were the commoners. We got there, we hung out. The VIPs, they got there 2 hours later. Now, they had a limo. I don't know what took them so long, but they were 2 hours late. They already were quite festive, so I think like us commoners, they made sure they were sauced up before they got there, right? Because it had to last all night long, right, till 6-8 hours. It did not. Turns out we couldn't consume that much, but yeah. So things got a little late, but it was still a good time by all.
And Mama Taylor forgot her glasses?
Yeah, Mama Taylor forgot her glasses. I think Taylor was missing some. Yeah, it was. Again, they were late. They were behind schedule. This is where we learned how that is one of Taylor's habits. She tends to be late. Not that she's a procrastinator. Lord knows she worked very, very hard to put this event on. But yeah, definitely. Now we understood Taylor time. We're starting to understand Taylor time.
It's called the Taylor time.
Taylor time, right? So now when I hear the word TT, I don't think another app. I think TT Taylor time.
It's Taylor time.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, so you get there. Everyone finally arrived. I was looking on some other people's BIGO live streams. Everyone looked beautiful.
Yes.
Everyone looked beautiful. I was sitting in the father's broadcast, his father's broadcast. I was like, oh my goodness, everyone looked beautiful. Like, beautiful, beautiful.
Right, and unbeknownst to us, they were actually having a best dress competition where there was a signed judge walking around. So Ninja Yari won it for the females. Yachty Man won it for the dude. He had this pink and green flamingo type tux looking thing. So yeah, and Ninja Yari, wow, hubba. She had a red smoking dress. I made sure I got a picture with that woman.
Oh.
Yes.
What type of food was served? I know there was sweet tea, but what else was the?
And lots of them. We all had a choice. Some I chose salmon. There was also chicken. And there was a beef. So we had a protein. We had salad. We had some stuffing and some sides. So it was real good. Hey, Star.
Nice.
So but again, like I said, dinner was supposed to be at 4:20. Didn't happen until almost 7.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that just gives you an idea of how late. Now the setting was beautiful, right?
Oh my goodness.
It was this old huge barn, great architecture. I was posting, architect, I loved it. The vaulted ceilings, all that kind of stuff. There was a downstairs, right? So there were some meeting rooms down there. That's where they had the hot chocolate bar, so we could stay warm. But I gotta say, here's one big miss. The first big miss, right? You have live streamers. You're in a venue that caters to weddings and public gatherings. No Wi-Fi. There was no Wi-Fi.
Get out.
But yeah, so I don't know if that's because it's North Carolina. We were that remote in the Hicks. I don't know, but yeah, there was no Wi-Fi. Beauty Queen's confirming it. I had a feature show where I was a guest. I was too lagging, so I couldn't participate. I got to get rescheduled and bumped.
I was wondering why not many people were live streaming. I saw her father and one or two others. That was it. Thank you.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was part of the security measures. Was to, hey, we'll teach these live streamers no Wi-Fi, so we got them focused on the event at hand. I don't know, but yeah. So some people had good enough cellular service. I did not. So yeah, I couldn't stream much. I took some videos Like I said, I made sure I took some pictures with some special people. I still need to post some of my stuff to Instagram. Like I said, I was one of the first people dancing that night. Uh,
Ooh.
the real raw shish kumbah dancer that night, Mama Layla. Mama Layla, she was really shaking her moneymaker.
Ooh.
Yes, yes.
How long did the party go to? The awards and everything.
Well, I mean, listen, that's the funny thing, right? We're already 2+ hours behind Taylor time. It ended on time.
And
Yes,
what was that time?
it ended on time. We had to skedaddle. And like I said, the awards had just finished, so we are thinking, okay, now we can dance. No, we had to go catch a bus. We had to go catch a bus, get back to the hotel because the bus driver was not paid overtime.
Bye.
Right? So.
Oh, my goodness. Did you get a dance with Mama Taylor?
No, because like I said, once the presentations and stuff ended, it was time for us in the Common Hotel to get back in the bus. Like I said, I barely got my picture with Ninja Yari, so yeah, I had to prioritize. So I'm sorry, Mama Taylor. Hopefully I can get a rain check. Mama Taylor was really, really tired. Again, those ladies have been doing such long hours to get everything prepared. So rain check.
Everyone looked a little bit exhausted, but they looked beautiful. But exhausted.
Yes. Well, let's be honest. Karma was probably especially fatigued because they won so many awards, right? They had to keep going up on the stage, give themselves awards, etc. Come back down. I mean, that was exhausting. I mean, Taylor, I don't know how she was going to carry all those trophies home. She did manage because she's super capable like that. But yeah, Karma was very well represented. And as they should be, right? They're the number one family in the U.S. Right? Beauty Queen? Poor Taylor, right? She's behind. She's trying to catch the event on time, so she says she's going to ad-lib and cut it short. She did not cut short one of her gifts, one of her awards. Trust me. Now, Alicia G, God bless her heart, she did a single acceptance for like 6 awards.
It was 5.
5. I lose count. It was so epic, right? Well, the best line, boom boom baby, most consistent host, top. Tell us what the 5 were.
The 5 awards were: shout out to Taylor, the best manager ever, love you Taylor. Most consistent host, best streaming setup, most successful catchphrase, boom boom baby, Energizer Bunny, and broadcaster with the most fans in all North America.
Yes. Well deserved. Now, I thought, did you get your hardware yet?
Hardware?
The trophy? Did you get your trophy?
Oh, no.
We all got trophies. See, I thought I was going to get no sleep, right? Because Lord knows I'm up all hours. I've done a 64-hour stream. I've done a 100-hour event. So I thought maybe I was going to get the no sleep award. Turns out there was a typo. On that trophy, they printed everybody present, so they couldn't give it to just one person. They made it available for all. But what I got was the Ryan Seacrest Award. Ryan Seacrest. Because I host everything and anything, I got the Ryan Seacrest Award.
That is true. That is very fitting.
Yes, I was on it.
That's a good award.
That was cool.
I'm surprised you didn't get like the Hugh Hefner Award.
Right. It wasn't a category. You're right. I should have. I would have worn the robe had I known, but it was not one of the nominations. Yeah, I think that was God Zeus Awards. It wasn't the Karma ones. Gotcha.
I see.
And God Zeus did the same thing. He made the video Arrival. He does his nonsense. He tells us off and doesn't want to be there, but he was hilarious. So it was good to see all those people able to connect through video medium. But again, without the Wi-Fi, it was lagging.
I know. Because I was actually first going to yours thing. You would have like everyone, this person, like, why isn't he online?
Right. I wanted to showcase all that. Yeah.
Oh, but it's okay. Do you have any pictures of you dressed up? Can you show
Oh,
us on
yes.
another device?
That'll be my homework. I will share those with you. I have some pictures.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Beauty Queen got a great photo of us. Let me share that with you real quick.
Yes, want to see spill some tea and share some pics. Guys, you're tuning in to Spill the Tea with Alicia G and that one special someone, which is the man, the one, the only, the party animal, Zeditor himself. So you're following, sharing, tap on the screen, tell your friends we're spilling some tea here on Spill the Tea, all about what really went down at the Gala 2021. All doing amazing. Thank all.
All right, so I sent you a picture, one picture of me and Beauty Queen, so you can see that now.
Okay.
And I'm downloading a video of me dancing, which I'll be putting on my Instagram reels here real soon.
Oh, I'm gonna share this.
And realize, right?
Looking beautiful,
Right?
beauty queen, beautiful beauty queen, and the Zeditor. I'm just covering up if it's a little bit low, if you know what I mean, just for safety.
It's a sundress. It's a sundress. Who wears a sundress in the middle of winter? Beauty Queen, right? Yes.
And I see the sapphire. I see the sapphire blue. I love sapphire because sapphire is actually on my birthstone. It's a very nice pic there. Very nice pic. Beautiful. Any other
and then I've sent you the video. Now realize we were the first people on the dance floor. The first people on the dance floor, so there's not much action on the dance floor. And it was interesting, right? Because this host came up to me and said, are you going home with one of your wives tonight? Because, I have a lot of wives, right? And when I said, no, they're not here, it was on like Donkey Kong. So we ended up dancing. She showed me the courtesy of making sure. And actually, I had a wife standing beside me, but she was a little nervous. So I took the opportunity to dance, right? I wanted to make sure I was first on the dance floor. Being Mr. After Party, I felt obligated.
So you and Beauty Queen were getting on the dance floor?
No, somebody else. Play the video.
Oh,
play the video.
Sorry.
Play the video. You can play the video. I just sent it to you.
It's not here yet.
No, Cal Susie.
I don't judge, girl.
Oh, you're right.
Judge up in here. Circle AG Army. Guys, it's spilling the tea what really went down at the gala party, guys. Oh yeah. So you're following, sharing, tap on that screen. Just waiting for this video to come through here. You know how internet may be. Everyone's doing fabulous and happy Super Turn Up Thursday. And so a reminder, if you haven't, guys, go check out my newest music video that was just released. Daisy Duke two-step on
I had to resend it.
YouTube channel. You will love it, guys. You will love it. Check it out.
You're right. I had to resend it.
Oh, here we go. My sound. 1 second. Oh, y'all, we have footage. We got the receipts, as they say. The receipts.
Remember, it's sober. It's sober. I didn't have that liquid courage. By then, we were already, sobering up.
I turned it down, might be a little loud, but he was getting down with his bad self. Yeah. Oh.
Right. Getting in close. Yes. Working it.
Oh my. Were you working it and twerking it all night long?
Like I said, I was trying to save some for later, but they kicked us out. So I couldn't twerk. I couldn't get my dance with Mama Taylor. But again, it was a great time.
Okay, so everyone had a great time, and congrats to your award, the Ryan Seacrest Award. And everyone who did win any awards, congratulations to everyone. And a huge shout out to Taylor for this amazing gala that went down.
Don't worry about no twerking. I've got some more tea. There was something better the next night than twerking.
Okay, now.
And by the way, don't we do have the call-in number. So if anyone wants to call in, Alicia G will give you the phone number.
Are you, ladies and gentlemen, ready? The hotline number is 716-791-2929. Once again, 716-791-2929.
Right. And so
And
even
one
like
last.
Beauty Queen, if you were there at the gala, if you want to give us some information, you got some tea about it, call in and share. Anyone that's got a question for Zaddy Zetter or Alicia G, call us in. As you know, nothing is withheld. We're an open book.
Spill some tea. Call that hotline 716-791-2929. Who will be the first caller is the question. So once you arrive back to the hotel, what happened? Spill the
Okay.
beans.
So I get the Ryan Seacrest Award, right? And so of course I have to say I give my speech, right? I thank them and I said, but listen, there's events tonight. There's events tonight. So we had after party, pool party. When I first booked at the hotel, for whatever reason, I thought it had indoor pool. Turns out it was not. It was outdoors. Good thing they had jacuzzi, so I have a hot tub in my hotel room. So we're gonna do after party, but after party starts 11 p.m. Pacific, which means that's 2 a.m. Eastern. So we had about 3 hours to kill. So what we end up doing is we decide, okay, we're gonna have a pre-party to the after party in the hotel room across the hallway. But of course, we had to do a beer run. And again, we have some ladies there. You saw how everyone was dressed, right? So we had to get some wine, some spirits, all that kind of stuff for the event. So we had a little pre-party from midnight to 2 a.m. And then from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. was after party pool party. I did get in the jacuzzi hot tub. I did get a 10-minute banana because I got wet. I guess something could be seen through the t-shirt. That's what I get for wearing a white t-shirt. I'm not making that mistake tonight, BIGO. Tonight I'm wearing black. But yeah, it was a fun time. So, and it was interesting, right? Because not everybody knows who I am, right? Because the late night streaming. But because I made the announcement, a lot of people made sure they stayed up and checked it out. And a lot of people were surprised. I mean, even Taylor came through. It's the first time, I've been doing this 18 months. For the first time, Taylor came through.
Wait, through her BIGO account or actually met you at the hotel?
I wish she met me in the hotel. We had 20 people. We had 20 people in my room for the start of after party. Again, Taylor had to stay later at the venue. She was with the VIPs. She had to get all them back. She had to get home. So from home on her BIGO profile, she came through the after party after 2 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Now
What?
I can neither
That
confirm nor deny. I can neither confirm nor deny an appearance of Mama Layla at after party in person. She was staying at our same hotel. She was roaming the halls. She did come to the pre-party. I can neither confirm nor deny that she was at the after party pool party. Again, Zaddy Zetter in the jacuzzi tub.
Was she, did she meet the hot tub? Your hot tub?
Well, here's the thing. Did you hear about the award that she won?
No. Spill that tea.
Okay, I feel as a journalist I must spill this tea, and that's why I'm going to do that. As you saw, I was a little hesitant, but here's the thing. She won the trophy, the award, for most embarrassing moment on BIGO. It turns out she thought she had ended her live, but she did not. She was in the bathroom, so she proceeded to take a shower. So you saw the full Monty of Mama Lala taking the full shower. You saw her finish the shower, towel off, doing all the things in accoutrement that you would need to do in the bathroom. Yes, and I understand the dragon did not appear for that stream, but her numbers got really, really lit. Poor Taylor having a practical hernia, trying to get a hold of her or Gabrielle or someone. Hey, we got to get Mama Lala off. It turned out she did, at the very end, after she was all dried off, she did get the banana. It was not permanent, though. It was not permanent. It was only 24 hours.
That's good.
It was only 24 hours. So she won the award for most embarrassing moment. So I was excited to say, hey, you have experience with getting wet in the bathtub. Why don't you come to after party pool party? So yes, subject matter expert she is.
Oh my goodness. I have to ask, was there any police, security, anything along those lines that were called during those wee hours of the morning?
No, no. Again, the only thing happened was
Really?
BIGO gave me a timeout, and that was the worst thing that happened. The nice thing was we had booked like the entire hotel. Taylor had booked the entire hotel. Not everyone could make it,
That's
so we didn't have it fully occupied. But all the rooms around me were after party guests or were gala guests. So when they knew what I was doing, they're like, "Yeah, let him go. Let him go." I mean, it was cool, right? I had to dance 6 hours for after party. I would say most of the guests made it a good halfway through. A good halfway through.
Was anyone really lit?
Yes, yes. Kyra Simone came. She helped me finish a bottle of pink lemonade vodka. She also made
Oh
sure we
my!
finished the rosé. I mean, Kyra, God bless her heart, she was helping me, right? She knew I couldn't drink all this by myself, so she volunteered herself. Thank God for Kyra. And I can't show it, but I will show you later as part of my homework. I got one of her lighters with her image on it.
Oh, I didn't know there were.
Yeah, that's how she markets herself, right? She's got these really cool business cards. Some of the merchandise she sells are these cigarette lighters. She brought 4 to the festivities. I received one of them. I've wanted this thing for like 18 months. They're really limited. Mine, of course, is green, and I figure that's because I'm Irish.
Irish.
Yeah. So mine's lucky green.
Now,
Yes.
now, did anyone get really, really lit though, besides yourself? I mean,
Well, really, I wasn't.
I
I
know.
didn't go 6 hours. I made it through the after party. But I'm Irish, right? That's why I can tolerate it.
That's true.
Uh,
That's true.
that night, yes, some people went missing that night. Some people went missing. I know they were missing because they left their phones in my room. They left their keys in my room. I mean, realize I had an after party, right? So I danced after party to 8 a.m. When after party ends, I got a lot of adrenaline. It takes me a good hour or two to unwind, right? So
Yeah.
I go and get my breakfast. I get to sleep about 9:30, 11 a.m. Bump, 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 pounding on my door for people who crashed because they drank too much and they left stuff in my room. They were trying to get it.
Oh my goodness. Was anyone really hungover?
I would say the majority. The majority were hungover.
Oh,
Yeah, and again, realize this was just the start of the festivities. That was round 1 of the gala meetup. We still had Saturday, and now we're at Saturday morning, right? We're supposed to leave at around 2, so that, again, of course, the bus is right on time. By then, Taylor acquiesced. She retained a bartender. She retained a bartender for the gathering at her home.
oh my goodness. Do we
Right,
know this
so
bartender?
everyone
Person
wasn't
streamer?
down on as much alcohol, right? I only had a beer or two before I got on, because they knew that okay, now there's gonna be a bartender. We don't have to show up buzzed. We'll be able to get our buzz on there. So yes,
Oh my. Was the bartender a local friend of hers or whatnot, or was that just a streamer?
yes, it was a local person. She'd used this person
Okay.
before, knew her stuff, was getting shots for everyone. I mean, lady worked for 8 hours. She was incredible.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
she like really knew how to bartend. It's a professional bartender we're talking.
Yeah, she even had assistant.
Oh wow.
The guy was just chopping lemons the whole time and other things like that for the garnishments. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what happened at this party?
Well, we kind of got a feel for it the night before, right? The night
Yes,
before,
yes.
those of us in the main hotel, we had a curfew, right? We had a curfew. We had to get on that first bus at 10 and we had to leave while the VIPs stayed behind. So it was a little bit of that again. Again, we had a hard departure time around 7 o'clock where they were trying to shoo us away. Now, thank God I had to, Mr. Seacrest here. I couldn't leave the house. I had BIGO Bachelorette. I can't be stuck on a bus without Wi-Fi and not be able to do the BIGO Bachelorette. Seacrest honors his obligations. So I
Yes.
got an exception to go stream upstairs. Now, I got this exception directly from Taylor. Not everyone knew that. So Gabrielle tried to shoo everyone away, and she tried to shoo me away. I said, no, time out. I'm secret. Let's talk to Taylor. She did, so I got to stay. It turns out it was China's birthday. It was China's birthday. And that's when the real fun began. That night, Noah was disappearing, so he was pretty hammered. Everyone had a great time. The shots were beyond immeasurable. That's when the real dancing began.
Oh, so everyone's dancing at Tim's house.
And when I mean by dancing, it was a certain kind of professional dancing. Mind you, the song "Pony" was playing. So they were lap dances. Someone was getting a lap dance, and the dude split his pants. I mean, that's how we were trying to perform. Again, professional streamers, off camera, trying to give a little extra. Yeah, so we lined up the ladies, we gave them the lap dances, and because of the effort, pants were split. Now, later that night, and when I say later, I'm talking like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., that's when you could see who was really... Chicken Nuggets was still trying to dance, taking off his pants. I mean, he was trying to be there for everyone. So that was quite... And I understood, even when he got back to his hotel, he was still trying to take the pants off. It was quite a show. Full moon.
Did he flash anyone? Did anyone flash anyone?
This was...
Sound cut out.
Again, this is at the VIP hotel. I'm at the Commoners Hotel. So I'm finding out about this all the next day from very, very reliable sources.
Was anyone
what?
Flashed?
Well, I mean, when you're taking your clothes off, you've gone beyond flashing. So I mean, that's what it sounds like. Early in the night, he'd given away his sweater. By then, he was disrobing. Yes.
Did you get any lap dance or receive any?
I wish, again, I felt as an integrity to my reporting duties, I didn't want to compromise it. Again, had they continued, I would have felt obligated to do that, but again, they didn't go that one. They just did 1 or 2 songs and then they were over. Yeah, I also had Claire Bear, who, great cook. She was teaching me how to make the s'mores. And so we were outside, with the fire roast, all that kind of stuff. So there was a lot going on. It was a great time.
It sounds like a great time. Oh my goodness. How late did the party go till before everyone had to go?
I was invited to spend the night. I mean, it was an all-nighter. I mean, really at 2 a.m., you got Brooklyn saying, "Where's my beer helmet for the beer bongs?" I mean, because you got to realize, these ladies they've been working so hard, right? So they really didn't feel like they could start letting their hair down until after midnight. Brooklyn, I mean, God bless her heart. That girl knows how to party hardy. So yeah, it was going to go. I declined spending the night because, it was Sunday morning. I thought I was going to be flying back home. So, oh yeah, she had like a beer helmet to do like a beer bong thing with the straws. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I thought, let's clarify. All good. Okay. All right. So after all this craziness went down, you finally get back to your hotel room. Were there any more parties, or were you like, no, I got a flight to catch?
Yeah, I mean, I did this. I did. I was a good boy. I checked my flight. I got some sleep. I woke up in the morning. I made sure I got the extra late checkout. But sure enough, by the time it was right as soon as I checked out of my hotel, my flight got canceled. Turned out, with the snow that day, every single flight got canceled. So unless you'd left Saturday, which some did the night before, or you were driving, you could not get out. So.
Oh, wow. Was there actually a lot of snow or not
6 to 8 inches.
that much?
6 to 8 inches. So that's a fair amount. But realize in North Carolina, they're not used to that type of snow. They're not used to that type of snow, so that was
Oh,
really
that's
too much for
good.
them.
For
For
North
those of us
Carolina?
who had to go eat, some of us walked.
Yeah.
Some that had cars, thank God the Applebee's stayed open that day. So we ate at the Applebee's. Taylor again to our rescue
Oh my
brought
goodness.
brought like a dozen pizzas from Pizza Hut. So we had a pizza party. Meanwhile,
Oh,
this construction worker crew showed up. So
great.
Paradise ended up schooling them in poker, strip poker, I think. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, yeah.
What? Strip
I
poker?
unfortunately I don't have a good enough poker face, so I didn't participate.
Always. Now, all flights were canceled. How many people were stuck in the
Well, like I
snow
said,
with
there's
Taylor and
those
everything?
because I got so late at Taylor's. Some people got stranded at her house, so it's a good thing I didn't spend the night because I would have been stuck there. I went back to the hotel because I knew I had to pack to go back. In the hotel, there was a good 20 of us that were stuck there. And there was one person, there was a couple of people that tried late night to get out to the airport, but they couldn't. So then they got stuck at the airport all day Sunday. So there was like 3 or 4 of those people. Yeah, at least we were at the hotel. We could hang out with the other
And then
hosts
so you got
and we had pizza, so we had plenty of food, free coffee, that type of stuff. The hotel opened up their dining room, so it was fine. It was fine. And for me, it was my first ever snow day. It was my first ever snow day.
so you went.
Well, I've seen snow,
Never
right?
seen
In
snow before.
California, we have mountain ranges, we go skiing resorts, and my family had a cabin, so we would go to the snow. But a snow day is like everything gets shut down, right? And so for me, as that first time experiencing a snow day, everything shut down, you're stuck, and you got to be indoors. So that was experience.
Were there any other parties going on that Sunday,
Uh,
or was
I
everyone
still had
partied out by
alcohol to
that
drink.
point?
and,
Oh,
and, and so I had to get another room. I had to get another room because I had to stay another night. So I got the jacuzzi again. I did a jacuzzi party PVT mode. PVT mode. It was private, and that was the one where I was. There was no BIGO. It was no BIGO. It was private, so it was on other medias. That's when I could be shirtless. That's when I could be shirtless.
oh,
Right? You got to keep that fan base
okay.
titillated and excited.
Oh my goodness. Were there anyone joining you in the hot tub, or was it a solo?
Well, I mean,
By yourself?
upstairs, I guess there was a lesbian room. My room, yeah, it was solo, so it was just me and my fans. Me and my fans touching ourselves. That was it.
Oh my goodness. There you have it on Civility with Alicia G and the Wild, the Man, the Zeditor.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I mean, like I said,
Oh my goodness.
I stream in my underwear, right? So I have a reputation to uphold.
Oh my goodness, y'all. There you have it. What really went down at the
Right,
gala
and now
in
I
21.
I fully understand better why Alicia G could not be there. She has to stay clear of all this nonsense and shenanigans and chicanery. So again, she was above board. I love you, Alicia G. It was great to see your video and your acceptance speech. That was awesome.
Love you, Zeditor. Oh my goodness, y'all. There you have it on Spill the Tea with the one, the only, the wild party man himself, the Zeditor.
Yes,
And he let it all hang out.
just like I'm doing right now. It's all hanging out.
Sweet tea on Spill the Tea. It's all hanging out. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That was seriously awesome. Anything else you want to include here about
Like
the
I said,
best part
I
of the
think the
party?
best part was finally getting to meet
Juicing?
everyone. You know, hugging China, shaking hands with Noah, rubbing elbows with Kyra. You know, there were so many people there. Mercy, you know, I got to hang out with Mercy. We actually got the ride by Taylor herself to the airport Monday evening. So it was just fun to finally see all those people. You know, we've seen each other. We've known each other what 18 months now. So it was real exciting to finally connect in person. Right, Beauty Queen was
I bet.
there.
I
All
bet.
kinds of people were there.
That's
Susie,
awesome.
Sophia. I met a lot of good friends. Balling Out of Control was there. It was cool. It was very, very cool.
It sure sounds. I'm glad you had a great time. Oh my goodness. So that pretty much wraps up what it really went down at
And
the gala.
and they were such party
Is there
animals. They were
any
such party animals. I announced for them June 24, 2022. We're going to have the 2-year anniversary party celebration of After Party. So I invited everyone, come on down to Miami, June 24th, 2022. We're going to be up all night long celebrating dancing. Now that they got a taste for what After Party is and the vibe, and they all loved it, some were kind of surprised, right, to see me dance all night, to see me get wet in the jacuzzi tub, not once, but many, many times. The banana did not deter me. So I'm excited for everyone to come to Miami.
I'm in Miami. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing and spilling all that sweet, sweet, sweet tea.
But before that,
Oh,
next month
there
is
we
going to be
go.
epic, right? I'm turning 50 next month, so the countdown's beginning. Uh, Turns out I thought it was at 41 wives. This morning, I realized I forgot one, so I'm actually at 42. I'm actually at 42. So 8 more wives until February
Oh.
24 when I turn the big 50. So we'll be celebrating big time on BIGO.
And in advance, happy early birthday. Hope it's a wonderful, blessed day. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear all about your
Right?
birthday
Well,
party.
maybe you
That's
show
gonna be a
up. Maybe
whole
you
other
show up.
topic.
We'll see.
Maybe, baby. Any other upcoming events you want to share with anyone?
Like I said, we got BIGO Bachelorette going this month. We did international, so we have hosts. My guests, judges are all fluent in other languages. So we've really had a bunch of Brazilians coming through. We've had Brazilians. We've had Spanish speaking. It's been great to get that international flavor in there. This is the last month that I'm going to be the bachelor per se. After this month, I will be hosting still, but there'll be other bachelors and bachelorettes available throughout the year. So we're already booking who those people are. I've already got my first bachelor for February, which is my birthday month. We're gonna have Tarot Daddy, and then in March it's gonna be Natty Snow. Will be our first bachelorette. So we're already lining that up for the rest of the year. Again, Seacrest is making sure it keeps going. So that's fun. Again, we have after party every Friday, so we definitely want to get you there one of those times. But yeah, just keep into the grind, keep into the commitment. And again, we're having too much fun on BIGO.
Awesome, Zeditor. Thank you so much. We love you, Zeditor. You are the one, the only, the party man himself, the Zeditor. Thank you for filling us in, spilling all that sweet, amazing tea with us. And in advance, happy early birthday. May it be a wonderful, blessed day.
Ciao, Bella.
Aww. Let's get a
Oh, yes.
little screenshot.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. And can we get a boom boom baby on 3? 1,
Boom,
2,
boom, baby.
3.
Yes.
Boom boom baby.
The best catchphrase on BIGO. Yes.
Know it.
My pleasure.
Senator, thank you so much. We love you. So, next time.
How about we'll see you. Bye.
Love you, Zeditor.
Boom, boom.
Thank you so much. Boom, boom, baby. Oh my goodness, y'all. We heard what really went down on the gala. The parties, the littiness, the everything, the striptease, the dancing, the awards. We heard it all, y'all. We just heard it all. That's right, guys. Hope you enjoyed Spill the Tea with Alicia G and that one special someone, which was the Zeditor this week. Guys, tune in each and every Thursday live on BIGO Live at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, for Spill the Tea with Alicia G and that one special someone. Who will be next? We'll have to see on Spill the Tea with me, Alicia G. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. Remember, guys, hit that bell for notifications. Subscribe to my YouTube and all social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, The Clock, TT, Facebook, Twitter, all Alicia G World. www.AliciaGWorld.com. And guys, don't forget, check out my newest music video, Daisy Duke 2 Stuff, on my YouTube channel. Find me, Alicia G. Wishing you peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. Oh, and boom, boom, baby.